Okay, this is Oneplus Nord 4 and it has one of the best design according to me. By the way, it's a retail unit guys, and if you're planning to buy, I would recommend go with 256GB variant because the base variant of Nord 4 comes with UFS 3.1 and the higher variants comes with UFS 4.2. And if you don't want to spend 3 to 4K extra, you can still go with 128GB variant. In day-to-day tasking, you won't find much of difference in UFS 3.1 versus UFS 4.0. With Oneplus Nord 4, we get 3 color variants. One is the silver one, which we purchased. After that, we have Obsidian Midnight and Oasis Green. With bank discounts and pre-orders, you can get the 256GB, I mean the 8 256GB variant at somewhere around 30k. Base model was currently not available on Amazon, but with again bank offers, you can easily get that device for 27k. And we got this device from the pop-up event, wherein store people did the unboxing themselves. As always, Oneplus do provides everything inside the box like stickers, user manual. By the way, this time case doesn't feel that premium. We get the red cable club card, 100-watt charging brick along with USB to Type-C charging cable and the phone itself. And one of the reasons why I grabbed this device, and that's the design language of this device. This time Oneplus went with the classic design language with the combination of metal and glass finish, which actually looks good. See, many users might like this design language and some may not. I personally do. The Nord 4 has unibody design where the back and frame are one piece. It also features glass back around the cameras. Good to see something different from Oneplus. Due to this metal design, Oneplus have added a lot of antenna lines on this device. 2 can be seen around the alert slider, 2 towards the right hand side, 2 towards the bottom side, and a huge antenna line on the back side also. Another advantage of this metal finish, and that's it doesn't attract any fingerprint. In-hand feel of this device is quite good, though it's slightly on the heavier side, which is around 202 grams. And it's also slight slippery, so I recommend using a case on this device. And due to the curves present on the back side, it won't make you uncomfortable if you use the device for longer hours. Overall, I did like the design and the in-hand feel. They have also managed to get the weight balancing done perfectly. Talking about the ports and buttons, we do have the alert slider on the left, and there is this orange shade which makes it look more premium. Bottom side we have speaker grill, primary mic, charging port, and a SIM tray. By the way, on Nord 4 you won't get any SD card support. We have the support of 2 SIM cards only. Right side we have the volume and power button. On the top, IR blaster, secondary noise cancellation mic, and stereo speakers. Okay, now before talking about the display, if you guys like a content and if you think it's useful for you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing to our channel. The phone features 6.74-inch 120Hz AMOLED display, but remember guys, Nord 4 doesn't come with LTPO panel. Nord 4 has almost bezel-less design with a very thin chin at the bottom and minimal side bezels, with a peak brightness of 2150 nits and the high brightness of 1100 nits. I feel high brightness nits should have been slightly on the higher side. Under the direct sunlight, it's not like you cannot see the content, but yes, it's not that bright. Sadly, this time Oneplus did not provide the HDR support on apps like Netflix, but you can enjoy HDR on YouTube. With no doubt, display is amazing in terms of content watching, colors do pops out well, and the darker areas are also visible. Sound output is pretty loud, but I would say we can easily feel that balancing would have been more better between bottom and top firing speaker. Overall display and the multimedia experience is really good on this device. You won't regret buying it for the multimedia experience. Battery on this device is 5500 mAh with the support of 100-watt wired charging. It hardly takes 25 to 28 minutes to fully charge from 0 to 100. And I've been using this device as my primary phone since I've got this device more than 24 hours. Right now the second cycle is going on. Let me show you the battery backup which I've got. So if you see here, around 19 hours of usage, and the device gave me screen on time of 4 hours and 33 minutes, which is not on the higher side because I've been testing multiple applications like benchmarks and I also did gaming. Right now I won't comment much about the battery backup, but the screen on time with the regular usage, or you can say the basic usage, I'll pin that in the comment section, or else you guys will get to know in the in-depth review video. The phone has 7 Plus Gen 3 processor. The base model comes with 8GB 128GB of RAM, which is LPDDR5X RAM. Only the base model have the UFS 3.1 storage, and the higher versions have 4.0 storage. You can take a look at the benchmark scores. All the testing was performed in high performance mode, and the scores are not best, I would say. There are devices in this price segment which can get better scores in these applications. When we perform the CPU throttling test, yes, this device do heats up and you might feel more heating due to the metal body. In CPU throttling, maximum CPU throttle 63%, which is not good, and the average gives over 3,55,000. While performing these tests, we did monitor the temperature of the device, and the maximum temperature which we noticed was around 44 degrees Celsius. So I would say if you perform heavy tasking, this device do heats up. While normal tasking, you won't see much of heating issues, but the frame will get slightly warmer. The gaming performance on Oneplus Nord 4 with BGMI, the device do supports 90 FPS, delivering a buttery smooth experience, and the gyro performance is excellent, making quick turns and precise shots feels natural. The Nord 4 maintains consistent FPS above 80. ensuring top-notch gameplay until it starts to heat up. However, when you start screen recording, the FPS drop to 60 as 90 FPS screen recording isn't supported on OnePlus Nord 4. Despite this, the gameplay remains smooth at 60 FPS. Performance-wise, I would say we still have a better option, which is Poco F6. As always, OnePlus does a great job when it comes to haptics. They are crisp, strong, thanks to the OHaptic engine. Like other OnePlus smartphones, the haptic implementation is everywhere in the UI. So in terms of haptics, OnePlus haven't compromised on Nord 4 also. When it comes to software, so we had a lot of complaints like, OnePlus is not providing that animation engine on Nord series. But this device comes with that proper animation, what you get to see on flagship devices. So this is another plus point. This time, software department, there are few bad things, like you get to see many bloatwares, including an app store. In total, 8 pre-installed bloatwares can be seen after the first setup. Other than app pick and internet, 6 apps can be uninstalled. But these 2 applications cannot be uninstalled, they can only be disabled. One of the best thing OnePlus is doing with Nord 4, and that's related to the Android upgrade policy. The Nord 4 will receive 4 years of major Android upgrades along with 6 years of security patch. And OnePlus has also guaranteed smooth performance for 6 years on OnePlus Nord 4, which is a great thing. OnePlus also added some interesting features and along with some AI add-ons. First up is this beacon feature, which lets you call your friends even if your phone doesn't have network. It uses Bluetooth. I'm not exactly sure about the range, or you can say distance. Also, if you want to use this feature, the other phone should have this beacon feature. OnePlus also brings these AI features like AI Speak and AI Summary, which can be triggered from the Smart section. And the best part is it works with almost every application which you have installed on your device. AI Speak will read the entire content present on the screen, and you also get options like to choose between the male audio or the female one. There are few other options like you can replay and increase the speed. Along with that, we also have this AI Summarize. So for example, if you have any article and you just want the summary of that, just tap on AI Summarize and it will create a summary for that particular article or the content present on the screen. Then you also get few options like you can copy the summary, you can share it, or you can save it on the notes. And here OnePlus also adds this AI perfect shot feature in the camera application. So for example, if you have a group of minimum 3 people and in that while clicking picture, someone closes the eye, using AI you can easily make changes with a single tap and make the photo norm. This feature can really come in handy if you're taking group photos. After that, other feature of AI which they have added on Nord 4, and that's the AI eraser, which lets you erase objects from any of the particular photo. And do not worry guys, these features will be soon coming to other OnePlus smartphones also. Now talking about the camera, Nord 4 has a dual setup camera. Primary one is 50 megapixel LYT 600 sensor and the second one is ultra wide 8 megapixel. Front selfie shooter is 16 megapixel. Nord 4 primary camera is actually impressive. It captures vibrant colors and sharp details in outdoor shots. The dynamic range handles bright and shadow areas pretty well, ensuring balanced exposure. I would say portrait photos do need some improvements. The edge detection and the face recognition is a hit or miss in complicated scenarios. I'll put up all the photos in the G drive because we had limited time for testing. You can find that link and check the original quality of the photos in the description below. Sadly again, OnePlus did not provide 4K video recording support using the front camera. Also, the stabilization is bad with front camera, which lacks details, and also the dynamic range is not that good. Take a look at the video yourself. But rear camera on OnePlus Nord 4 can record 4K 60 FPS and the results are very good. Videos are very stable with the rear camera with plenty of details, good color accuracy, and OnePlus also provides a zoom option up to 2x. The zoom transition is very smooth, though you cannot switch to ultra wide while recording videos. In terms of other features, you get everything like 13 5G band, dual 4G VoLTE, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.4, NFC, IR blaster, IP65 rating, but one thing which I did not like, and that's the fingerprint placement, which is towards the bottom side. It would have been good if the position was slightly on the top side. Now coming on to the conclusion, I would say it's not one of the best phone when we consider things like camera, display and performance. With no doubt, hats off to the OnePlus for providing this 6 years of software support and that smooth performance promise throughout these 6 years. Design is always subjective, some may like and some may not like. OnePlus should have avoided adding bloatwares in the OS, which is something the OG OnePlus users don't like, including me. Other than these 3 things like AI features, metal design, new software policy, I did not like much things about OnePlus Nord 4. What do you guys have to say? Let us know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.